reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
We're going to pass here on second down. And the pass is all in over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Right, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Gators look at a cash in the red zone. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carr
breaks into the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
And that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his swarm to the pass rush. I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Nunez. Tackled quickly immediately after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Receiver grabs it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the right. Catch made, big play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Gators pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player's going to get an earful from the coach. And the Gators come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here we go. Back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far. And it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Give it to the back again. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He finds some space. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play It brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators going to kick it away and get us going in the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on the line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Gators will have first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Up to the receiver. And they finally tackle him down after one big gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
It's third and goal at incompletion, and they punch it in from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the throw.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. He was right down the field for a touchdown. He has first down yardage at the 46.
But another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Finds his target. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. By completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Going for his running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Ohio State, 24.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. But never count these guys out.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's another deep shot. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The Gators offense retakes the field. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Gators with first and 10 here. Grinding away with a running game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hit?
He's got it, enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to scramble. He throws it away, a smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Look at a throw on third and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And this is going to wind up as a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, especially the timing of this. Now in the fourth quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now, there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.